This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrish, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a drunken little hellfire.
You can tell him Lex Luthor sent you.
Oh, Jeff Bezos? Anyway, back to the Legends of the Arrowverse. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, I think she has some Zod in her. It is.
Lilith Hellfire, y'all. Sup?
You could be House of Zod like Grab, right?
I do like when people kneel before me, so
Music, of course, provided by Mikey Flash.
The Mikey Flash. Everybody gets a the. I'm sorry.
The Australians, the Americans, everyone gets the.
No, there's really only one Mikey Flash. He's the best.
That's right. But anyway, yeah. So remember, we said we'd finish out the year covering some Superman and Lois stories, getting ready for that series. So
that travesty.
Oh my, give me a chance.
This is a straight train wreck. Dude, it's Superman on a CW budget. The disrespect. But we'll get there on the first episode. We'll get there.
That's right. But meanwhile, yes.
Meanwhile, we're talking good Superman.
Well, yeah. Up now, I believe another Lilith Hellfire pick. The Man of Steel #2 from 1980.
The only one that matters.
The good one.
Sorry, Bendis, you're not invited to the party on this one.
Ooh.
Oh,
Bendis.
Fight me, Miles Morales, nerd. I don't know.
I was thinking about this the other day. I mean, not to go too far off on a tangent, but I think, what is Bendis's good works? Like Jessica Jones, his Daredevil.
The things he's been able to like just run free on.
Well,
non-existing, like, you know what I mean?
Well, what I was thinking is, and this might be the problem with his Superman stuff, I think his writing flourishes a lot better when he's on like characters who are like, I don't know, I'm going to say morally broken, but they're broken people. They're not like
when he's writing himself, is what you're saying? When he sees himself in a character? I don't know. I feel like Miles was created for a very specific reason, and it was very well done. You know what I mean? It had to do with his adopted kids. He wanted them to be able to see themselves in superheroes.
Yeah.
And Jessica, I'm just saying, Jessica might be somebody he knows, might be a reflection of himself at one point in time in his life. That's what it feels like to me. Not to speculate.
He's better at writing, like I said, Jessica Jones and Daredevil, like these broken people, all the Ultimate Spider-Man stuff. Those are teenagers, so it's like, okay, they're not fully formed people. That's why I think, with this.
Oh, you just hit the nail on the head. Not fully formed people, Philip.
And who who believably can spout a lot of dialogue.
Exactly.
What did you say? Huh? What?
Yeah, no. But yeah, John Byrne is, I don't know, like, I know that probably, like, when this came out, I know for a fact people probably hated it, but I think once you are able to get away from it, sit and reflect with it, and, like, compare it to all the other, like, classic Superman stories, it's up there. Like, without a doubt, it's up there.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I mean, especially, this is, this whole series is like the retelling of,
post-crisis.
Post-crisis. Origin, yes. But this one, the story of the century.
But isn't it interesting that they tapped a Brit to do it?
What?
Like I always say, Batman can be British, Superman cannot.
Oh.
And, I don't know. I mean, I don't like Henry Cavill. I won't take it back. But maybe. If we get an actual good British actor, maybe.
Oh, my. I said what I said. Fight me, nerds.
I said what I said.
I am what I am.
But yeah, I love this whole series. It's really good to me. But like I said, I was not born when this first issue came out.
Shut up.
year. We're getting there. It was the year, but
I think the very first Superman issue I ever laid my hands on was was it Man of Steel #4? I think the one on the cruise ship on the ship.
oh wow.
When he brings
You mean
Lex.
the one the movie Speed stole all its plot points from.
You mean Cruise Control? What?
Exactly.
Not even the first one, the second one. But yeah, this one is all about how Lois met Superman.
I've always loved Lois's dynamic with Clark. And she's like the one, like, yeah, you know, she didn't quote unquote figure it out, but she knew. We all knew. Plausible deniability is the name of the game. But like out of her, like say her, Iris, Gwen Stacy, Mary Jane, even kind of like Sue Storm's kind of deferential to Reed Richards in a way sometimes. So, but I feel like just Lois has that feisty gumption, and it's just always been there since day one.
Well, and like I think we said before, I mean, Lois is the one, set the standard for all of them. Lois came first. Female reporter pretty much comes from Lois Lane.
Oh God, so many of all of the tropes, except for I don't think she was fridged like twice, but like it was like this elsewhere. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like definitive canon when she was fridged.
So. That's true. Married a bunch of different people. Check. Got killed. Check. Became black. Check.
Yeah, she's been through the gauntlet, and we love her even more for it. And I find people that are like you're always going to be able to tell a good Superman writer with what they decide to do with Lois. Again, looking at you, Bendis.
Well, I mean, what, keeping them separated most of the time?
It's not what we want. Not in 2020. That's not what we want.
Hey, I've been back on Earth weeks, but yeah, no, I've been hiding out in this hotel. Hey, Clark.
Waiting on that lucky mermaid, are we?
Oh, whoa. But yeah, so Lois first sees Superman fly by. Oh, what is she? What was this, breakfast or lunch with Perry? Yeah.
That looks like lunch.
Oh yeah, that might be a burger. Yeah.
Perry's always drinking coffee, so you can't tell the time of day with Perry drinking coffee. That's his thing.
True.
What's wrong?
I love that. Oh my gosh, it's him. You're sure that's the Superman who saved the crashing space plane? Let me see. He's flying. He has a giant S on his chest. I wonder.
Well, look at Lois. She's so metropolitan. Definitely got the Margot Kidder effect, though, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 86. Yeah, definitely. Superman 4 hasn't even come out yet. Well, come on.
I know. Oh, I know.
Oh, I know. So, love Perry. Whatever you do, give me that story.
As good as got, Chief. Tell the rewrite boys to stay close to their phones. Gotta love that feistiness. That je ne sais quoi. You know I mean business when I break out the French.
Oui, mademoiselle. Of course, because everything happens on the same street. Who's
It's like New York. It's just like 2 blocks over. Everything's 2 blocks over.
Oh my God. Whose green limo does she cross in front of?
Creeper.
The whole interior is green. The outside is green. Okay, Lex, we get it. You have money.
He got that money.
Yeah, rapper. He has to ride around in a green limo, so he has money.
You know it's him. Get out the way.
Oh, you can't see the hood ornament. It's got to be like a dollar sign or something.
It's a Rolls Royce, bro. Or whatever the DC equivalent of that is. I forget.
But yeah, he says, tells his driver to stop the car and call her over, Guthrie.
Ugh. Blech. Not a good henchman. I'm just gonna let you know. Not my favorite henchman.
Well, he doesn't get Lois to come over, so he probably loses his job.
Get out of there! Oh my God, he's in a reddish brown uniform too.
I know. I was like, what does he get?
It's not the I don't know, not the classic black chauffeur. Look, he's got the Hitler uniform going on.
I know. I was going to say, Lex fires him after this page, so he goes and climbs back in his World War I biplane and flies away.
Launchpad's uncle.
Oh, that's Charlie.
Exactly.
Tell your boss I'm busy. You tell him he's right here.
Look at him. He's such a creeper. He just rolls the window down.
I
Want some
know.
candy, little girl?
Well, she's like, tell him I'll catch him later. And the driver's like, he's leaving for South America this evening. Won't be back for at least a year. Then he'll have to catch me much later. Why is Lex going to South America for a year?
To meet Bane?
No, jeez. Like he's rich enough. He wants to come back and see her. Can he fly back and forth?
You know, it's the chase. It's the art of the chase.
No.
You know, I just see Mary Tyler Moore and Lois in these 80s issues, and I don't know if it's on purpose or not, but that's what I see.
Make it
like this panel where it's like blast, blast, blast. No, there's no sign of it. I'm like, that is a total Mary Tyler Moore like opening scene if I ever saw one. Oh my God, we're like, okay, we got to get a young hip reference because that was a little too old for even me.
Yeah, Grandma.
Well, I watched a lot of Nick at Night as a kid, so.
I know now.
Look at the gold chopper, bro. Like, come on, you're killing me, Lex.
Get to the chopper. I told you, green cars and gold helicopters.
You gotta let them ladies know he's the real bachelor. Suck it, Bruce.
Oh, so is he trying to compensate for something?
Oh, definitely.
He's
He's bald, you know.
Oh, he's going bald at this point.
Yeah. He's got to go see George Costanza and get that consultation, you know.
Why did your eye drift over to my box?
But of course, she has to let you know whose daughter she is. Sam Lane's oldest daughter isn't beaten that easily.
Like, come on, only daughter at this point. Who cares about Lucy? No show has ever successfully cared about Lucy, bro. Not one.
Leave her alone. She's a blind stewardess at this point. Come on.
That's the one retcon I've been waiting on. Lois Lane, Sam Lane's only daughter.
Oh. No, make it
a Crisis on Infinite Earths on Arrowverse. Make that happen. No, because we're getting Lucy Lane in the TV show.
Do
Spoilers.
like they did. What was that? Man of Steel. Was that number 5 or number 6? The blind. Make her like the blind. You know, make her blind. Make her. You know.
Make her interesting at the very least.
The Alicia Masters. Oh, she could be the blind artist.
Oh no.
Oh, good Lord.
No surprise in Lois. This flying man of yours ain't like a plane.
I know. It takes her only 10 minutes to get up in that helicopter.
She's got her ways. Don't judge her.
Whoa.
Come on. She's been attached to every single superhero. So. I'm not saying she was Felicity before Felicity was Felicity, but...
I call Bruce, but he's in New York chasing that slutty redhead around.
Ouch! Ouch! Burn!
Burn!
Oh, look, what do we have here? A mugging of a punk rock chick with her 90-pound boombox. Just hit him in the head with a boombox, sister.
I know, seriously.
And who wears a little... Okay, you can't be punk rock and have that thin of a strap on your purse. Like, you just can't.
She's a poser.
Apparently.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, because the mugger tries to run away and runs right into Superman.
Like, honestly, this would have been better if he was just rescuing a kitten out of a tree.
But you really don't want to steal that young lady's woman's purse, do you? She doesn't look like she has much more money to spare than you. And then, like, when...
Oh, miss?
I know. When he brings the purse back, like, wouldn't you be, like, running to the police station or something? She looked like she's just still just
She was oblivious to it.
Just walking down the street again, not a care in the world, still listening to that boombox.
Well, she, you know, those, what do they call them? The jam masters or the bass blasters or something like that. They can make you go deaf. You see how close that is to her ear? She's oblivious.
I know. But yeah, Superman swoops down.
That was in the trash. Okay, calm down, Batman Light.
What are you gonna say, Spider-Man?
Batman.
It's always Batman, bro. It's always Batman.
Batman.
We don't have a Ray drop for Spider-Man yet. Hint.
Oh man, if I comb the archives, I'm sure I could find one in a Scarlet Spider episode. But yeah, but don't worry about Batman. We'll get to him in issue 3 next year.
Batman.
Exactly. And then he hangs up from a lamp.
I know. It's just like, again, it's like the thing with Spider-Man and Batman. It's like, the cop's like, man, how are we gonna get this guy down?
Just shoot him and sprinkle some crack on him.
Whoa!
Dave Chappelle reference. I'm sorry. Was that too real and raw for you? I apologize.
What?
And even that's not a hip enough reference. That's from like 2004.
Bubble boo boo.
There we go. Perfect.
There we go. So Superman's giving the purse back, and then luckily that boombox was there because the police have surrounded Clancy's liquor store.
Poor Clancy.
Where 4 armed gunmen are known to be holding at least 3 persons hostage.
Are we sure this is just not a drunken party?
Clancy, so what, they had to name the liquor store after is that an Irish name?
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, Superman hangs the guy. Well, puts him in the trash can, hangs it from the light post. That should hold him until the police can come and you press charges. And then
it means Red Warrior, in case you were wondering.
What?
Clancy.
Oh, Clancy. And then he turns down her radio. I think that's a trifle loud, isn't it? After all, in a city this size, consideration for others is the only thing that keeps life bearable. And then he flies off. Bye now. That was so Christopher Reeve.
Yes.
I mean, just the art and just like some of the things he says in this, you could tell. Lois is.
I mean at this point, he is Superman.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, we had we had George and a couple other people, but I mean, big screen, big time, he's the guy.
And I mean, even at this point, George Reeves had been 30 years before this issue, so.
Exactly. But he was a BAMF, though. I don't think he gets enough credit.
Oh, yeah.
One of these days, we might have to rank our Superman. Spoilers. Y'all know where Cavill is on my list.
You know where Cavill's on my list. Oh, my Lord.
Tyler's disappointed in the book.
I was going to say.
It's okay.
I was going to say.
It's okay.
Tyler, if we're ranking Superman, Tyler will be here all day. So, yeah.
Oh, no. He's got a hostage. Oh, no. What is that, a Mac 9?
You're pig. I'm surprised it didn't say LexCorp on it.
He's not Tony Stark. He's not dumb enough to put his name on the weapons.
That's true. I love this SWAT guy. When they say they're not coming out. Damn, I was kind of hoping my reputation would be enough to scare them out.
You're not that. Guess not, Skipper. Sums it up.
Guess not, Red. But out of the other guy, there's bound to be civilian casualties. Superman's like, maybe not. Let me help. What in the name of what circus did you escape from?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I like the trunks, and when they took away the trunks, I was upset. And then when the fact that he who shall not be named brought back the trunks, I was just like, I see what you're trying to do, but not gonna work. Too little, too late. Not gonna work.
Spend this.
Yeah, I think if anyone keeps the trunks, it should be Superman.
Yeah, Batman, I don't really care about. We've seen his junk. We know he stuffs it with a tube sock. We know. Batman, damn.
Batman.
But yeah, so I don't know. Even though it's the 80s, I don't know. I feel it. Like I felt it all the way until like 2000 to the 2000s. I just feel like Superman, he could be kind of like Captain America, man, kind of stuck in the past a little bit. It's okay.
And it's just the color aesthetic. It breaks up that blue. I don't know. It's not the same when that blue just goes, all the way.
Although, as somebody who is into fashion, 3 primary colors, I get it. It is not the best look, but it is iconic. As Anna Wintour's hair, and we don't mess with that, okay?
I mean, take the yellow off the costume just to make it red and blue then. But as long as it's not New 52 armored Superman, I'm like, yeah. That's the guy who needs armor, Superman. Okay.
He's trying to keep up with Batman. He's like, I like your suit. Yeah. Alfred made that suit. That's my headcanon. He made the suit for Superman.
And just like the Flash, armor really can portray speed. Okay.
I mean, when you got it like that, you're just flexing on them. You know what I'm saying? But Superman's not the type of dude to flex on people like that. So yeah. But he's walking into it though. Like he's walking into the spray of bullets. Like, come on, homie, don't try me.
Well, wait. Yeah.
And he just booped the gun, bro. Just boop.
Well, he's just like, because Superman, the cop, like, wait, and because Superman walks in, hold it right there, pretty boy. One more step in your dog food.
Oh, look at the detail on those boots. Much like Wonder Woman's boots, it's all about that detail when you're cosplaying classic Superman. Just life pro tips.
But yeah, I love Superman. Just bends the barrel. One of those.
Should just stuck a flower in it and then crimped it. That would have been just chef's kiss.
Because
he is a man of peace after all.
Should have caught it with his teeth and spit out the bullets.
He's not Batman. That's something Batman would do. He's not a showboat. Not yet anyway.
Yeah.
That comes later, much later, at a terrible time.
So all these crooks are like, "How do you do that? Don't worry about wasting."
Holy spit! Oh, that's my new line. Y'all can curse if the ban gets lifted. I'm gonna be saying "holy spit."
How about waste the mother? Yeah, so they just like open fire on Superman. I was waiting for it. I mean, well, I guess they couldn't because then after they fire on him, he uses his heat vision to heat up all the guns. They all drop.
Oh snap! You done made him mad.
Yep. Because I was gonna say, speaking of that 50s Superman, I love when the crooks would shoot him, the bullets wouldn't work, so they would just whip their guns at him.
At least they tried something, or just stand there like idiots.
True.
Distract him and try to get away. He can't catch all of us, right, boys? Oh, but he can.
That's right. So yeah, he heats up, knocks out two of the guys, and then this woman, you wouldn't hit a lady, would you? No, I never hit you. Take off the glasses first, though.
Oh, that's so funny.
Gives her the finger like the Hulk does.
I know. That was like, dang, son. He don't discriminate.
That's true.
You can get it just as easily. He's a feminist.
True.
I get it.
Uh-oh, we got
all right, I'll take it.
I know. Wait, I never met a lady who carries dynamite under her coat.
Well, you haven't met me. It's fine.
Oh! Not that kind of dynamite.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Especially not dynamite rigged to explode at the touch of a finger.
I'll just tap these wires. Something I didn't want to risk doing while you were still wearing the thing. I'm just like, you're so thoughtful. Look at him go.
So Superman's like, yeah, my presence isn't needed here anymore. And then here comes Lois in the helicopter.
Meanwhile,
I love it. The pilot's like, yeah, just where the radio said. Good. Get me close to one of those roofs so I can jump out.
Jump? Are you nuts, woman? Just do it. I'm Lois effing Lane. You know?
I didn't sit in front of I didn't win my Pulitzer Prize by sitting in front of a word processor.
Hello? Girls get it done. Girls get it done.
Yeah, so then
but only for Lois Lane.
Yeah, so she jumps out and was like, catch you later,
See
pal.
you later, Bunky.
I was gonna say.
See you later, Bunky.
That's a classic see you later, Bunky.
But then, Superman was knocking those guys out, and
he goes limp in my grip.
Why'd your eyes wander over to my box?
Whoa, this isn't date night. Come on.
Why did your eye drift over to my box? You're weak sauce.
Oh, too little, too late, Lois. You got to be quicker than that.
Well, yeah. He drops her on the roof, so she has to run all the way down them steps. And by the time she gets there, he's gone. The cop's like, hey.
She's all mad. Look at that face.
I mean, I guess she doesn't know about the super hearing by now, or else they just yell Superman.
Yeah, that comes later.
But yeah, they show. Yeah, there's like a 4-panel montage in the next page. Just
missed him. You just missed him.
Yeah, all these people saying you just missed him, like a fire,
Oh, classic working 80s woman. Look at the cats with the socks. You guys really got to watch either 9 to 5 or Working Girl to get these references. They're just giving you such real 80s power businesswoman vibes. Y'all don't even know.
Oh, look at that fedora.
She's chasing the Maltese Falcon, apparently.
Yeah, man.
Superman foils armor car heist. Superman stops subway. Saves woman falling on tracks.
Hey.
Who is the Superman?
Is this the first? I think this is the first appearance in this series, right? Of Jimmy.
Oh, what did they do to my this? Now this is the only thing is my thing. I don't like this version of Jimmy for obvious reasons.
He looks like he's like 3'5" here. It's just...
Yeah, he looks like a leprechaun.
Yeah, he's wearing all green. I know.
Exactly, and I'm just like, Jimmy, okay. You tried it, Burn. I see you. He's a strawberry blonde and not a straight up ginger, so I don't approve.
And just that insult to injury. Look, the other papers have picked up my Superman reference.
Should have trademarked it.
Hello, Jimmy Jeepers. That's rough. Too bad you can't find a way to be on the spot before he gets there.
Let's start some trouble.
Yeah, well, until I became clairvoyant, the only way I can do that is to
It took you this long?
Mm-hmm.
Well, things seem to have quieted down a bit. Now with Lois thinking it ain't, buddy.
In the past 48 hours, there have been no obvious crimes of any kind in Metropolis. In the big city.
Would it be immodest of me? Uh-oh. You gotta stay humble. You gotta stay humble, Soups.
No humble brag. Come on.
I don't know what's going on.
He's like, as long as I'm on the job, there'll be no room for, wait a minute.
Help!
It's just a damsel in distress. It's just damn Lois Lane.
It's Lois Lane. That looks because it looks like her car's in the river. That must be the spot where the car went off the end of the pier.
Sure, buddy.
Yeah, so he dives in and just picks up the whole car, brings it out.
Okay, I'm just gonna call it how I'm gonna call it. This is unethical journalism.
That, and it's like,
what if there was like a more important crime happening?
I mean, maybe she could have escaped because I mean, she did have a contingency plan, as we see in the end of the issue. But especially if you're gonna have to escape the car yourself, would you go into the river in a car in a skirt, Lil Hellfire?
Well, I don't believe in skirts, so no. But the creepy thing is that Superman is apparently Santa Claus. He knows where everyone lives. What the deuce?
I mean, unless I was gonna say, did she ever?
I'm just saying, for him to say that, like you're an all-powerful superhero and you're creeping on everybody in Metropolis.
I mean, maybe he just said that. I was gonna say, did she have her license or something on her? I mean, unless he just like X-rayed it.
Well, he obviously knows where she lives. Is the point that I'm making. But
well, yeah, he's probably studied the planet and everyone there.
I love how she comes out. She's like, "Thanks for waiting while I clean myself up a bit." Hubba.
Oh yeah, coming out in the bathrobe.
Look at how he's sitting too. He's like, "Oh, Miss Lane, you could get it."
Didn't Christopher Reeve sit like that? And was that the first Superman?
I feel like yes, that is a reference. But the cat we never see again. I don't think.
Ooh, Elroy? Yeah, we do.
When?
Later, like years later, but I'm
okay.
Sure.
I was gonna say not in this story.
No, not in this story. No, not in this story.
It's kind of sexist for a single lady to have a cat, but you know, whatever. I'll give it a pass. It's 86. I'll give it a pass.
Yeah, it's much more believable. She had a bunch of dogs, right, Lil Hellfire?
I'm just saying. For me personally, dogs are better. For me personally, I love cats as long as they're not orange tabbies. Orange tabbies are terrors.
Especially on Mondays.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying. Always eating your lasagna. But yeah, so yeah. I like that addition though.
I thought we might have a little snack, some white wine and brie. Oh my lord.
See? She knows when it's important you break out the French culture. That's how you seduce them.
I like the French. I like their food, their language, their method of kissing.
Their method of everything, to be honest. Moving right along.
You leave the Eiffel Tower out of this.
You're too modest.
I've never really acquired a taste for brie. I'm a farm boy.
I like American cheddar. I like Velveeta.
Some
Don't
yellow
you know
Amer-
Kraft cheese is the cheesiest?
Unless it came straight from the cow. No, thank you.
Kraft cheese is the cheesiest, dang it.
Uh.
This is the American way now.
So now where were we? For when I picked up, you can fly. You're very, very fast. You can see through anything. And you have some kind of heat ray zap in your eyes, which are blue.
Yo, he's like, I think the name you gave me is quite appropriate. Like, bro, come on. Come on. Be humble, bro. Be humble. You could be just okay, guy, and it'd be all right.
Oh, please. Superman. All right, Superman it is. Now, is there any way I can get you to call me Lois? Of course, I'd be delighted, Lois.
Uh-oh.
As that
Oh.
opening up more and more.
It's just like the movie is like, why are you telling her all this? Confirm nothing and deny everything.
He told her about kryptonite, which I don't think he even knows about.
Lex is everywhere, damn it.
Yeah, I mean, he told her his powers. That's about it. Because she's even like, "Are you a Metropolis boy or from out of town?" I guess I'd have to say out of town.
Way out of town.
To be really honest, I don't really know exactly where. Because
Yeah, not yet.
in this version, at the end of this series, hologram of Jor-El basically like downloads it all into his head.
Now that is, eventually we'll have to talk about all these issues again, but yeah. Yeah, that's what I was like, hold up. You had me in the first half. Not gonna lie, John Byrne. You had me in the first half.
What matters is that I think and feel as an American.
Boom!
USA.
Like I said, Batman can be British. Superman cannot. Americans are a very distinctive and divisive breed, but we do kind of have a commonality that just the British just doesn't translate to. Just you can fight me about it, but it is what it is.
Truth, justice, and the American way. Go buy your war bonds.
Whatever that means, especially in 2020, but
oh boy. So you're leaving? Yes, there's nothing more I can tell you, though. And as I said, what I have told you isn't going to be of much use. I'll say goodbye for now. Oh, just out of curiosity, do you always drive around with an aqua lung under the front seat of your car?
He knew the whole time. He's smart and pretty. Get it, Lois? Get it?
She was trying.
I know. Brie and wine, we saw it. She embarrassed herself, quite honestly.
Smart, pretty, and superpowers. Ooh.
The whole package, ladies. The whole package.
Oh, she was checking that package.
That's what the trunks are from. I'm just saying. Apparently, he's not very modest. He's all about that humble brag life.
Again, if you were the Man of Steel, wouldn't you?
Oh! The whole faster than a speedy locomotive, though. You might want to take that out of the slogan, and I believe that's why they did.
Able to leap tall reporters in a single bound.
Ew.
She's quite a woman, Lois Lane. Quite a woman and quite a reporter, too. Imagine deliberately driving her car off a pier just to lure me in for an interview. Sounds desperate.
I'm saying, but it's 86. It's fine. It's fine. That's how you rate women. Check all the comic books. That's how you rate women. He's like, good thing I was on the other side of the world at the time. You might have to go and circle the earth in reverse time. Oh, too soon? Too soon?
Oh, wait, that was only like 8 years before this. And that's pre-Crisis Superman. The literal planet juggler.
And I miss him. I don't care what anybody says. I miss him.
I didn't notice a rescue crew standing by, and an aqua lung as small as the one she had in the car would have run out of out by the time I heard her calls for help. If I ever did it, such range. That's true, because they did depower him a little bit after Crisis.
And then, then he gets all these other new weird powers that nobody cares about.
What, electricity?
Don't do that to Tyler. Don't do that.
Oh, we're gonna have to cover some of that someday.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's fascinating. It's not good, but it's fascinating.
Oh yeah.
Like, what was that thought process? If we could get an interview, I would be nice, because like I said, it is fascinating. It's just not my cup of tea, but I did like the potential of that story, and I have questions. So many questions.
I mean, I do have Ron Friends. I do have a way to contact Ron Friends who drew some of that. And keep your eye out for an upcoming Nightwing news, folks. We're talking to Dan Jurgens.
Yes, that was a great one. I peeked in on you for a minute.
No. No, we talked to Cal Higgins. No, Dan Jurgens is coming up on Monday.
Oh, okay. I saw you guys interview, and I was like, I won't troll you guys.
Hey, I told you, we had 3 in a row. Cal Higgins and Dan Jurgens is next, and then Tim Seeley again.
Ooh, nice. I love the Tim Seeley interviews. He's such a great interviewee. Like, just so passionate, so knowledgeable, just a really great guy. In this house, we stand Tim Seeley. Y'all should know that by now.
So Superman flies to the Daily Planet, thinking he should test the limits of his super senses one of these days. But right now, it's time to keep my appointment with Perry White. The appointment I made 2 days ago is Clark Kent.
Bro, she pushed him to the edge. She's like, I should test that theory. But he also scooped her, so that's hilarious.
Yeah, because 2 hours later, Lois is back at the office, fully dressed. Because Jimmy's even like, Lois, you here? The chief's just tired. Later, Jimmy, I have big fish to fry. Yeah, she comes running in. I got the story on Superman. Lois, didn't you get the message? On your answer.
And they stole this from the pilot episode of Lois and Clark too.
Well,
this part kind
I guess you could say Lois and Clark stole it from this.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I know. Sorry, Lois. I know how hard you worked over this.
And that's why she always had beef with Clark. How dare some low-class nobody scoop her?
She waited 2 hours. It's like, why? Even if she wasn't going to like run in there right away, get on the phone and be like, Perry, here's the story.
She's Lois Lane. She didn't think anybody would scoop her. That's hubris. That's hubris.
Relax, Lois. Relax. You were beaten to it. That's all. Happens to the best reporters. Used to happen to me all the time.
Yeah, we know, Perry. There's a reason why you're an editor. Those who can do, those who can't edit.
Burn.
Well, that's basically Burns' assumption about Perry. And like I said, J. Jonah Jameson versus Perry White is not a fair fight. Jonah's gonna win every time. Perry's very milquetoast, and that's okay, because the story's so outrageous and outlandish. You need that centering focus kind of thing. So I get it.
And you might as well take a good look at the fella who got the Superman story ahead of you. He's joined the Planet staff as of today. Lois Lane, meet Clark Kent.
But my favorite, next issue, One Night in Gotham City.
Yeah. That's right. Next year, I think I have it set up. So, like, one episode we do Man of Steel.
I was going to say, yeah, we're going to do a crossover. Wait, is this some kind of crossover episode?
Well, yeah, because we're going to do Man of Steel #3 here. And then for I think the next week for We Are the Night, we're going to cover Batman 401.
Batman podcast.
That's right. The Batman podcast, Batman 401.
Nice. Phil's always thinking. The wheels are always turning up there. He's our fearless leader, and we love him. We stand Phil, aka Nightwing PDP, in this house.
Oh my!
But yeah, I love this issue.
Wait! You were praising me. Lilith was right.
That's funny. Yeah, this is an A+ issue every time.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy reading these issues over and over again. I find something new to like, whether it's like a new panel to appreciate, or just like, you know, the dynamics of the characters and stuff. I do feel like everything's pretty well fleshed out, even though it is kind of like a new, kind of controversial take for the time on it. I think that's what I appreciate so much about that. It feels fresh at this moment when you look back and think about what came before.
Oh yeah.
And even now, that is still so very grounded and down to earth, even though it's a Superman story. It's very much a personal, character-driven story.
It was a nice modern take for 1986. Plus, like we were saying, they kind of mixed in like the Superman movie and stuff.
Very, very elegantly. Like, it wasn't like hit you in the face with it like they would now. Like, Aquaman now has long black hair and looks like Jason Momoa. Can you believe it?
What's up, dude?
Exactly.
And that's why it's getting canceled.
Well, among other reasons. Aquaman fans didn't show up, you know?
I know.
I'm disappointed in my Aquaman fam. I really am.
I wonder if it's gonna are they gonna renumber, or are they gonna like let it
they're renumbering. I feel like Aquaman, Green Arrow, and like a couple of like even Flash could like just share a book. They don't all need their let's be honest. Let's be honest. As crappy as these stories have been, do they really need their own full book? No. Answer's no.
Bite me.
You think Flash's stories have been good enough to justify a $3.99 price by himself?
Some.
Because Aquaman were bangers, but people were sleeping on it because of the run that came before it. So it's just kind of that thing. You need more consistency. You can't just keep changing teams.
Yeah, don't change teams every arc or every 2 or 3 arcs.
Annoying.
Hey, if we're getting Wade back again, give Wade Superman and Flash.
Yes, I agree with that. I don't know who I really want to. I just feel like Wonder Woman needs something desperately. Her books are doing really bad. It's so frustrating. The concepts are interesting, but like they need somebody. They need a big get to do Wonder Woman and refresh her.
They need a kick-ass female writer over there.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a kick-ass female writer. Would I prefer it? Hell yes. Hell yes. But it doesn't necessarily need to be. I mean, I don't even know who I would want to write Wonder Woman at this point, because every single writer has kind of failed me in what I want for a modern day Wonder Woman. Okay,
here's an idea I just thought of. Okay, it's a male writer, and he's over at Marvel right now. But why don't they snag Ta-Nehisi Coates?
Can they even?
I don't know.
I don't think Marvel would let that happen. I think he's kind of low key stuck there in a good way. Sometimes a bad way.
I was just thinking his Black Panther stuff, and I was thinking, you know, he might.
Yeah, he's amazing. I would love it. I wouldn't hate it. That's for sure. But I don't think Marvel's got their hooks in them. That man. Yes, they do. Deep. So, but yeah, I don't know. There's a couple of indie writers, but DC's just not into that at this particular moment. So I don't think they'll ever be into that in this particular moment, just because of the way that their business is structured. It doesn't allow for independent people to come on board anymore and flourish. It's just not that kind of party anymore.
Doesn't allow independent thought.
Basically. I mean, you didn't hear it from me, but basically. And that's why leadership is floundering. It's very much of the political, it's my turn. I've been here forever. It's my turn. Pick me. Let me do this.
That's why one of their distributors let him go.
Hello? This is a travesty.
I mean, can you imagine? Could you imagine even a couple years ago, someone someone told you, oh yeah, one of the distributors is gonna say, nah, thanks DC, that's okay.
Right? Like it's getting bad, guys. Like I don't know what is going on. What in the 2020 is going on? But I'm worried for DC.
And again, you like mock me and all this other stuff when I say, have Disney buy them. But hey,
not Disney.
Think about this though. If Disney buys them, you could slide a Ta-Nehisi Coates over there because they'd all be under one roof.
But no offense to people who like the Marvel movies. I feel like the movies don't have depth. I feel like they're just tentpole blockbusters, not true to the characters, my favorite versions of the characters in the comic books that just aren't translatable to, say, a TV show or a movie. Like they ignore those origins, and I don't find that interesting for me. And I feel like they would do that same thing with the DC characters. But if you give somebody like, the Amazon Studios the properties, like look what they did with The Boys.
Mm-hmm.
And they also had a couple of other shows that are like kind of in that same vein that they've done like fictional stuff with, like Man in the High Castle and stuff like that. Like chef's kiss on their takes on that, and they have like kind of more freedom, and could be more mature. It wouldn't be like stuck in a PG-13 rating and things like that. That's just my whole thing about like the Marvel Disney model is I'm too old for it. I don't have kids. I'm not forced to do it. I don't do it anymore. I don't have to podcast about it. I don't have to watch it. That's my whole thing. Like, I just feel like Marvel has a different take on the way that they write their books and structure their things, and I just prefer a more mature tone. Now, has it gotten too super grim dark for DC? Like, everything's over the top and unnecessarily dark? Sure, but they'll find the equilibrium eventually. Hopefully in the next 5 years when I come back, they'll have that sorted out.
If they're still there in 5 years.
They'll absolutely still be there. Now, I said Sony should really be the ones. They've got that money. They really do. They really still want to make their film studio something still.
Oh, there you go, Sony. Sell Spider-Man back to Marvel.
Well, no. We're gonna keep Spider-Man just for the money. Let's be honest. We don't keep Spider-Man for the money. He's gonna bankroll this whole DC thing. Let's just be honest. Don't get carried away.
Can you imagine that as Spider-Man was saving all those DC movies?
Think about it though. Spider-Man, he's red and blue. Starts with an S. Just saying.
We have both of them.
I mean, honestly, if I know for a fact Sony still is like the main entity of Sony is like, do we really need a movie studio? And it's like, well, we do have the movie cameras. Like, what would we look like if we didn't have a studio? That whole thing is, if the price is right, because they're really like wrecking the prices on DC if they ever want to sell it. So I feel like the price will be right very soon for somebody to want to buy DC. And I feel like somebody has some family member at one of the big places, like whether it's Disney or Sony or Amazon or even Google, where they're like, yeah, I'm just going to ruin this brand and we're going to sell it to you. Like, that's what it feels like. This has been a train wreck. Is it just me? Like, it feels like every week DC's doing something dumber and dumber and dumber and pissing off more and more and more. And their books get sold less and less and less.
They're like Trump. They're in the news like every other day.
At least they're not tweeting ridiculous things. That's their saving grace. But he's a megalomaniac. It's fine. Y'all knew what y'all was getting when y'all voted for him, and you got to stand by it. And unfortunately, guys, I know y'all don't want to hear it. You got another 4 more years. You heard it here first. 2020 is going to be a cruel mistress. That's all I'm telling you guys. No reprieve, no relief.
Nope.
But on that note, you guys, if you haven't read this series, I really feel like you should. And if you've got like the extra money to blow, go ahead and buy that Bendis run and just see exactly what we're talking about that stark contrast of storytelling. Same characters, same kind of philosophy of what they wanted to do with the character, completely different execution.
If you have some money you don't really need, yeah, go pick up that.
I mean, Superman books could use the money, so I'm not gonna front like between us hens, I wouldn't be surprised if they put Superman books on hiatus. That's how bad it's getting between us hens. If you know, you know.
Well, again, I mean, isn't Bendis out by the end of the year or something?
He is, but that's not gonna save it.
Are you sure?
I mean, I think it'll increase some interest on him if they give it to Mark Waid, or even Jeff Johns. Say throw it back to Jeff Johns or whatever, and they clean it up. It's going to take about a year to 16 months to really get back that trust, that faith, and that loyalty for Superman fans. Because even Tyler's not like reading it all the time, and that's Tyler.
Yeah, he's not even defending the Bendis run. Yeah.
So I'm just saying it's going to take like it took me a while to get over like the whole Batman thing. Like anytime something like big happens, they kind of lose my trust. It takes a while to come back, and I'm not like an anomaly. I'm like kind of the majority about that. It's like I'm not gonna spend my money on this. So yeah, Superman's not doing good, guys. So I would recommend buy some books.
Yeah.
Batman's the only thing selling at DC.
That's true.
Batman.
That's by choice, though.
And
Like, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yep.
They don't give anybody else a room to shine.
In Nightwing's back in all his glory this week. So hey, let's push all that Nightwing stuff, people. Merchandise, books, come on.
Like, honestly, where is my Nightwing merch? Like, I have to go to like the specialty corner in like Amazon for my Nightwing stuff. It's not like just like prevalent. Like even Batgirl, well, not even Batgirl stuff anymore. Batwoman stuff, as terrible as that show has done, I still am easily able to find that stuff. And did you? Real quick, did you see the car? What in the CW was that? The new Batmobile?
Oh, what, for Batwoman?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of saw it real quick. Yeah.
I got it. I saw a picture that had it from all angles, and it's the CW. Even though it's a $5 million an episode show, it's still a CW. Yikes. Poor actress. I feel so bad for Jess. I feel so bad for Jess. I'm interested to see what she does with it, but I have no illusions that that's the last season of Supergirl. Batwoman. Same difference. But on that note, we should probably let them know what we're reading next.
Yes. Well, next week we're back with We Are the Night. Episode 2, where we cover Batman 417 through 420, 10 Nights of the Beast.
420.
Yeah, I take care of you. Ghost Rider 69, Batman 420. I take care of you.
I know. Phil treats me well. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't complain anymore. As long as it's not, Captain America. We're good. Or U.S. Agent even.
He knows me. It doesn't hit me in the face.
Not in the face.
He doesn't treat me how Bruce treats Dick. It's fine.
Whoa.
Backhand to the face. Everybody else gets hugs, but
so you're saying just beating Dick? Nobody tell Rob. And then come back here in 2 weeks for the next episode of Legends of the Arrowverse for Lilith Hellfire's last pick of the year, Action Comics 662.
Haha, you thought it was going to be something else, didn't you?
662.
Oh. Put away the shot glasses, my friends.
Yeah, so anyway, if you want to send us feedback on those or see even past those what we're reading for the rest of the year, well, first send your feedback into capesandlunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. Capes. And like I said, stay in the know. Follow us on social media. Legends of the Arrowverse, We Are the Night, all of our stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Links to this our YouTube channel. You can watch this video. Go subscribe. Links to our Patreon for all things Star Trek. Links to merch. All in one convenient place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And remember to support our sponsors, Tweaked Audio.
Get yourself some better audio.
Audio. Yes, and go pick up Hunt a Killer.
Michelle Gray needs your help, guys. Come on. It's holiday shopping time. Get your head out of your butt. Let's go. Let's get it. Be on the lookout for our holiday gift guide, by the way, guys. Coming soon.
Oh, that's right. Yes. And
you're welcome, Rob.
Oh, no, you're welcome, Rob. Who put that together? You're welcome, Rob. And use the code Southgate for both of those for a discount. And go pick up Pod Life the book in digital and paperback because Volume 2 is in the works. So get it on the ground floor. Learn all about podcasting and go on Amazon and pick up that. And when you do all of your holiday shopping, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help us support this show, the Southgate Media Group Network. And
of course,
that man in the back of that green car, Rob, Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain. So says Master Doom. Yeah. Come on, Phil. Say Gotham.
No, wrong week.
Wrong week.
Little Hellfire.
Well, in 2 weeks, one night in Gotham City, guys.
What?
No, that's what the end of the page said for the
show. Yeah.
If you nerds want to hang out with me on the interwebs, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire. I will be the Arrowverse is coming back, guys, so I will be live tweeting. So get on board. I am also on Instagram with your cool grandparents and the hip kids at Lilith Hellfire 86 or at Lilith Hellfire 69. I'm also on TikTok at Lilith Hellfire 69. So if you're on there, follow me. I'll follow you back. But you better be funny. No pressure.
Can you not talk and let me enjoy this? Be gentle with me. All right.
TikTok. Be gentle with me. I'm too old for TikTok, but it's fascinating.
I'm 12 when you need me to be 12.
She's on TikTok.
I'm 12 when you need me to be 12.
TikTok's pretty cool. I'm just, it's a lot of kids, bro. Makes me feel old.
Okay, Grandma. All right. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Like I said, come back in 1 week for 10 Nights of the Beast. All in 2 weeks by Action Comics 662. So, fly on in.
Be super. Come on back.
Be super if you came back. Yeah, lots of Batman, lots of Superman stuff coming your way. Right in the rest of the year, right before. That's right, Lois.